Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees, blood on the leaves.
How you doing, people? It's your boy Cornell, aka your big head cousin, and I had to come back to you guys today and discuss some things I just saw regarding Michael Vick and Colin Kaepernick. People. Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow. Michael Vick criticized Colin Kaepernick and said if he wants to get a job in the NFL, he has to cut his hair. I don't know if you people can tell by looking at me, but I obviously take great offense to that. I've had situations where people have told me I should cut my hair for a job. And there's also been a situation back when I was like 18 where, foolishly enough, I cut my hair. The first time I started growing my hair is probably about that long, so it wasn't much. But I cut my hair in order to get a job as a correction officer, which I hated and quit the next year. like almost exactly a year later. So I would never condone or say somebody needs to cut their hair in order to take a job. It's also one of the reasons I have an issue with the military. It's like they want to cut your hair and make you look like a robot, like everybody else, and brainwash you. And then they tell you these terms like, we got to break you down and build you up. That's brainwashing. And cutting your hair and make you look like everybody else and take away your individuality is another way for them to do that. So when I was just scrolling through, Twitter and Facebook and stuff, and I saw that I think it was on Undisputed. They said Colin Kaepernick says that, not Colin Kaepernick, Mike Vick says that Colin Kaepernick should cut his hair if he wants a job. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing when I was listening to it. But shout out to Shannon Sharp. I always liked Shannon Sharp back when he played in the league. I always thought he was an entertaining person. And I applaud him for having the stance that he took, because he works for a lot of people who want certain initiatives to be pushed, and he still stood up as a man and said exactly how he felt about this and how he feels about, stereotype being perpetuated, where, if you have an afro out to here, or if you have dreads or something, you're a thug or you're a criminal or you're some type of menace to society. So I applaud him for standing up and saying what he needed to say, and what I think anybody should have said in that situation, any strong black man anyway. There's some out there that ain't so strong, but I appreciated somebody on that such a large platform taking that stance. But the point for Mike Vick, of all people, to say something like this, this is one of the points Shannon Sharp brought up. He said, Mike Vick, you're the one who's the convicted felon. You're the one who actually did something or was associated with a crime and went to jail for almost 2 years on it. Colin Kaepernick did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And it's crazy that I saw that, because about an hour before I saw that clip, I was doing a homework assignment for my political sociology class. I'm in college. Everybody, you should know that by now. And that's one of the things I brought up was somebody was saying in a discussion how they think that in America we're so free, we can have all this freedom of speech and expression. And I said, hold on a minute, how free you think we are? Because you're free as you want to be, as long as you can say anything and do anything you want, as long as it fits in the box that the powers that be want you to be in. If you go outside that box, they're gonna shut your ass down. And I said Colin Kaepernick is the perfect example. He kneeled for the national anthem. He just simply did not want to stand up for the national anthem, and they crucified this man, ostracized, criticized. He got it from the NFL, he got it from the government, he got it from the news, he got it from every angle you can think of. How dare he not stand for this? And this is not the platform to take a stand. Bullshit. Any platform is the form to take a stand. That's why I like what Shannon Sharp said here. Colin Kaepernick is not a criminal. He has done way more things politically and socially for people than Michael Vick has. Okay? Colin Kaepernick has played better than most of the starting quarterbacks in the league right now. Last year he played better than them. But he doesn't have a job because he took a stand. And Mike Vick thinks if he cut his hair to be more presentable to the people who are giving out jobs, starting quarterback jobs or backup quarterback jobs, that's how he'll get a job by cutting his hair. In other words, you got to conform to what they want you to do in order for them to even look in your direction and say, you know what, we got to show that we have some type of control over him. No, we can't make him shut up because this is America and he has freedom of speech. We can't make him shut up, but we can make him cut his hair, and we can take that as kind of like a halfway point of, yeah, we're telling you what to do, and you have to do what we tell you to do in order for us to pay you and in order for you to eat. We control what you consume. We control how you eat. You got to cut your hair or you won't be playing in this NFL. It's a damn shame. Michael Vick, and I think it was Charlamagne the guy said Michael Vick is in a sunken place right now. He may be. He may have a real fucking get out situation on his hands. They may have snatched his fucking brain and replaced it with somebody else that want to push their agenda on us. But you know, that's what happens when they let your ass in the house off of that field. You get a taste of that goddamn house-made lemonade and your ass forget that you was in the field picking cotton like the rest of us just a few years ago. You know? You think because, Michael Vick, you played with fucking Atlanta, and I lived in Atlanta at the time you played there. I saw how everybody loved it, but I thought, playing-wise, I think Michael Vick was great, but this is some bullshit that he's talking about right now. So, I had to put my way out on that. I think it's crazy. It's like you forget where you come from, kind of. It's like, Michael Vick, you from the hood. Like, you had braids the whole time you would play for Atlanta. You remember, Mike, you only fucking cut your hair when they about to send your ass to jail. When you was pleading to those judges and those white people that were in the jury to not send your ass to jail for a crime that you may not have done personally, firsthand, but you had something to do with. You had people fighting dogs on your property. You can't tell me you didn't know about that. So you cut your hair to try to get back in the good grace of the powers that be, and it didn't fucking work for you. So how dare you go to somebody else that's taking a stand, a non-violent approach to a situation, and tell him he should cut his hair and conform to their standards in order to get a job in the NFL. Really? That's the advice you gonna give, Mike? Shame, 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 Mike. But anyway, that's not all I have to say about it, but that's all I'm gonna say today. I mean, I'm pretty sure over the next couple of days that people are going to beat this subject into the ground. But Colin Kaepernick is being treated unfair. He should not have to cut his hair. Matter of fact, he should take that hair and throw some dreads in it and just show him how he really feels about it. Okay? His hair has nothing to do with his performance. Nothing. He still, just like everybody else, he still takes that big ass afro, stuffs it under the helmet, and goes out there and throws touchdown passes. Are we forgetting what he did for San Francisco? But that goes to show you, you're just as good as the money you're bringing in at the moment. The owners of San Francisco don't give a fuck about him. Neither do anybody else. What have you done for me lately? That's the NFL. What have you done for me lately? But anyway, it's been your boy Cornell, a.k.a. your big head cousin. And I'm out of here for right now. I'm pretty sure there'll be something else that I want to rant about soon. Until then, black people, stay proud. Black man, stay strong. And I'll see you next time. Peace.